Hello Godzilla fans, and especially to you Lil G-fans, welcome back to the channel. It has been quite an amazing week for the fandom. I hope everybody got to check out the new Godzilla and Kong Adventure teaser trailer where we got a title and what could be a sneak peek at the new bad monster they might have to go up against. So the movie is slated to come out in 2024, what I believe is the 70th anniversary of Godzilla, so I'm already super hyped about that. But I don't want to speculate too much on everything that could be hidden in the teaser trailer. That's not what we do on this channel. We're here to talk about the Godzilla stuff. And if you're a fan of Godzilla plushies, I hope you've been enjoying all the amazing ones that have been released and on store shelves right now, because I've seen quite a few, because the Godzilla Squishmallow set has been out for a little while now, and I finally got to see a couple of them just this past weekend at a Books A Million. Of course, the set includes Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, and Mechagodzilla, and they run about $19.99. I was a little surprised about their size. I guess they're the standard Squishmallow size at $19.99. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger. I don't know if there's going to be a jumbo one or something. But while looking around to see if they had the Mechagodzilla, which is the one I kind of want to look at, I came across another Books A Million exclusive plushie, pillow is what they call it, of Little Godzilla. Now, he was a little more pricey than the Squishmallows, but he's a lot more detailed. But he was $29.99 comparable to the Squishmallow $19.99. And unfortunately, I did pass on both of those plushies. But if you're a fan of those, definitely go to your local Books A Million or go online to see if you can order one. But I didn't pass up on everything Godzilla related at the Books A Million. I picked up a stack of these Happy Birthday Godzilla Chibi Cups. You can see that right here, the design on it. It's printed twice over here. But I got a stack of these, and they were only like $1 a piece. And I'm really looking forward to sharing these with all the little Godzilla fans in my life. I have never seen these before. I'm not sure where you might be able to find them online, but I hope you little G fans out there can come across them, because they're really nice little things to have, like a birthday party or something. But next up, I wanted to continue talking about this Godzilla Estate sale I went to in January. In Austin, Texas, there was a collector who left pretty much a house full of amazing collectibles. And in a video I released on my other channel where I showed the footage of me picking up the Godzilla stuff that I wanted, it's on my other channel. I'm going to link it somewhere on here. But the sale had a second and third weekend with almost just as much Godzilla stuff. And since I knew I couldn't make it to the sale because it was a state away, I did manage to talk, not just my brother, but my dad went to the sale for me, and through a FaceTime call, they helped me pick out all the amazing stuff that I wanted. So shout out and thanks to them, because what they picked up filled up this box right here, and I'm wearing one of the pieces right here. It is probably one of the rarest Godzilla things that I've ever come across. I didn't know it even existed until they saw it at the sale and picked it up for me. This is a Godzilla promotional vest for the 1985 movie. It was released at the same time there was a lot of Godzilla Dr. Pepper commercials, and there also was some mugs that were released, which I kind of actually want because they're actually kind of cool. I might put a picture up here. But I couldn't really tell you the reasoning in my research why they released this particular vest to promote Godzilla 1985, and why it says Godzilla Beach Patrol on it. On the back of it, which I'll show a picture of, it does say, "Have you seen the new Godzilla?" But it really is pretty neat. It's super fragile. I'm probably gonna just take it off after this video and put it in a frame or something, 'cause it's so delicate. But I never in my wildest dreams thought that they had made something like this for Godzilla. You've been collecting for all your life, and you still don't know everything that they release in connection with your Godzilla fandom, but I'm really happy they came across it and picked it up, and I'm looking forward to showing you everything in this box right here, so stay tuned. Okay everybody, so first up we're going to talk about this guy. He's not Godzilla related, but it is from one of my all-time favorite animes. This is the Zoonoid Zancrus from the anime The Guyver. If you are familiar with The Guyver, you know how hard it is to find any kind of collectible or model kit from that particular anime, considering it was quite obscure and they just didn't release that much for that particular anime line. But my brother, of course, recognized it at the sale, pointed it out to me, and I said, pick it up. There were some other Guyver model kits there, but they were just pieces of them, and I couldn't really tell if they were all there. So I told him to pick up the one that was completed. This guy has been put together. Of course, got the instruction manual in there, and he looks quite amazing. So I'm really happy he was able to find that at that estate sale. Next up, we have the realistic and motion RC destroyer. Super impressive box art. Unfortunately, it's got a few dings in it here, and it's got a tear right here on top of the box, but inside it has not been touched or assembled. So I'm debating whether I want to try it out. I really want to see the motion in action, but at the same time I like it being new in box. But it was an amazing find. Kind of paid up on it, I think, but it's still an impressive piece. Next up, we have one of the all-time favorite Bandai figures that I've thought I would never get a hold of, especially in box, but they had it, of course, at this estate sale. It is the first Biollante Bandai figure. Now, one of the impressive things about this box is in really, really good shape. And I want to see if I can turn it around, because see all the box art on here. Because this is what I want to show you. For Godzilla fans in the early 90s, this is what I think we inspired to try to collect the original Bandai line. I got a few of these guys, not all of them, but this is what we were collecting back then, before, of course, X Pluses and Monster Arts. So I was really happy to see them kind of displayed like that, and I'm really happy to have the Biollante figure, which I'm going to put next to the Monster Arts one. Okay, over here we have one of the more nostalgic pieces that I really wanted them to hopefully get for me, and they managed to pick up. The Godzilla soap dish is, of course, still new in the box. Everything here is all new in the box, but this was really, really nice next to all the other Godzilla bathroom pieces I'm now collecting. And if you don't know that reference, make sure to watch that video I talked about, where I go over what I picked up at the sale the first time. Okay, right here we have a little Godzilla Mothra set. Its card is a little beat up and the bubble's a little cracked, but it still looks pretty good. Although it looks like an older Mothra design, it probably was from the 92 era. Let's see a date on it. Yep, it says down there, 1992. Pretty nice. Let me turn around and see the back. Yep. Over here we have in box the mechanical walking, swinging arm Godzilla. Now I know there's two versions of this. This one is the green one. Give me 1 second. I will, so I can open up to show it to you. And there he is inside there. Don't think he was ever really displayed. So it's super awesome. This is like my first Godzilla 10 toy. They're really hard to find at an acceptable price. A little side note, they did have, I think, the wind-up hard to find Baragon at that sale, but they wanted a little bit too much, even though the guy said he would let it go for, I think, $1,200. That was still way over what I was willing to pay. I know it's an amazing figure, but I couldn't do $1,200. Always wanted to find that Baragon, but out of my price range. Okay, before we get to the stack of media here I want to go over this one little fun piece that my brother showed me, and I said, just pick it up. We have this little Godzilla squirt gun here with his tags. I couldn't really tell you what the date is. I don't think there's a date on the tag, but it's a neat little thing. Look at this squirt gun. Okay, next up, we have the media. Firstly, there's this little 3D thing here. Essentially, it is a picture from Godzilla vs. Biollante that can be in 3D scoped once you fold this up and take a look at it. So I told them to get everything unique, so they just kind of grabbed it. And we have this really impressive condition G-fan from '94. I was kind of hoping to find a stack of these, but I got one the first time, and then there's this one. I know they probably had some more, but whenever I asked them about the G-fans, they said they didn't know where they were. But this one's in really good shape. A little ding here, but given that it's almost 30 years old, really, really good shape. Now, I wasn't sure what this was. It was just in the stack of books. But I think this is meant to be like a little Godzilla mask. It's got holes right here, like you can put string through it. So, just another little unique piece. Now, there was a nice selection of Godzilla books. Of course, they're all in Japanese, so they will be just utilized for the amazing pictures, but I'll make sure to try to flip through them. They're really impressive books. We got Godzilla on the cover of this Hobby Japan. If anybody knows the English translation of these titles, just let me know down in the comments. And this is actually a press book for the Godzilla vs. Biollante release. I've never seen anything quite like this, so getting to that point, I just want to have the most unique pieces in my collection, and this is really interesting. And then we have this Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah book as he showcases the '91 movie. And last but not least, I wanted to go over these two amazing finds that were in the books, which I can only assume are Japanese Godzilla children's books. Now, I ran out of the American children's books to read, so hopefully one day I can aspire to read these out to y'all, because they're really, really nice artwork inside. But they are quite unique. I was flipping through them. I believe these were once in the guy's shop, because their old price tags are still on there. What they went for in his shop and what they went for at the estate sale. But still, two amazing pieces. So there you have it, guys. There was the second part of that estate sale find. Great unique pieces. I hope if you like this content, you will comment down below and subscribe to help me grow the channel. But until next time, Little G fans, thanks for watching.